Friday. And we're talking Alice in Murderland.
Yes, we are. Brian, Hotboy, Shane, Cannibal Mike G are here talking Lewis Carroll in a party with a bunch of girls, sorority sisters.
Yep.
No boys invited to this party.
Except one, because he owns the building.
That's a fact. You ever go to a party and sit forever?
There's some shrooms.
Yeah. Alice in Murderland is the story of a sorority sister that has a party with a Alice in Wonderland theme for no reason besides that the main character's name is Alice.
Yeah.
Really, it's got no ties to what happens in the overall arching story of this. No bearing on the fact that Alice's mother died. There's no Alice in Wonderland theme about that part.
No.
So I was like looking for a tie-in. There's none. It's just a theme that they choose based on her name. What were they trying to achieve? I don't understand women. I think that's what I'm getting at. Like, why would they think this is? I actually sided with the girls that were the quote unquote bitchy girls that wanted the boys, because at least that's fun. What fun do they have? Like what?
Oh, my one requirement for me to attend a party, fucking dudes. Dudes got to be there.
But like the thing about like dudes, they're so much better than women. Like you can dude out, but you can't just like fucking. You can't like. What are you gonna do? Have a queef off? What are you guys just gonna swap fucking? Like what do girls talk about? Oprah, Bravo TV. Like what do you fucking talk about?
I got nothing.
I really don't know. Who bleeds the most? And what do you do with that blood?
Bri, you got me and Shane stumped almost as much as your winter coat.
Do you know what's weird? Women, and I'm starting to realize this now, I think women like talking about things more than doing them.
I feel like that could be said for a lot of people, but if you want to generalize...
They love talking about the boys at the party, but they don't want the boys at the party. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's just Alice, really. I feel like most of the other girls at the party wanted the boys at the party.
Well, the idea is like because of the Matt guy, but
yeah,
like
it clearly all comes down to Matt.
Clearly, maybe not clearly, maybe very not clearly at all, because you do think that there's residual feelings there. She expresses it.
Yeah,
Alice has been through a lot.
Well, I think Matt even admits at some point he's only with the bitchy girl to make Alice jealous.
Again, I feel like we keep reviewing movies with dead parents, but the thing is just like, there's got to be a cutoff of when we stop feeling bad for you because your mom died. It's been 10 years. Get over yourself.
I think it's a little different because her mom was murdered, but let's get into it.
You can't listen to Kids Bop forever.
That's true, or that's what I call Music 77, which whatever number they're on now.
Now 46?
Yeah, maybe.
It's got to be more than that.
It definitely is.
No way, yeah.
You know what I got told the other day?
Let me hear it.
That I have nice eyelashes.
Oh,
not brows. She said the brows were a mess.
That's
I have
look.
nice lashes, though.
That means someone really looked at your eyes.
Do you guys think I have nice eyelashes?
I do.
Yeah, they're great.
I think you have wonderful hair.
If there was a mask made of my face, would you guys wear it around?
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's
Okay.
That's probably the first thing I can agree with. But with that said, so Alice's mom's going to get
Shane,
murdered.
do you ever wish you just had a fucking ginger ale instead of Sprite in your drink?
I don't like either drink.
That's
this
me
is
right now.
Jack, honey, and Sprite.
Guys, I'm wearing a different track jacket than I was last week's episode.
It's crazy because we're recording these on the same day.
No, we don't. They don't need... No.
But yeah, so Alice's mom's going to get married. Jesus Christ. Murdered.
Oh, she was married.
Murdered. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Her name is Annie, so it's not Alice. She goes to the famous glass place, a nice house. It's a little... She comes from wealth, Annie.
Yeah.
But she's going to get this house because she's with child. Or no, she just had a child.
Just had a child because she's going to get murdered instantly as soon as she goes into the basement.
Well, apparently if you get murdered when you have a baby, you do a flush.
Is that true?
You do a flush.
I don't know science, so...
Flush, right? The Red Queen cards.
Royal
Alice in
flush.
Wonderland. That's got to be a thing, right? Alice in Wonderland with the cards.
Okay. You're on your Alex Jones conspiracy.
No. I played Kingdom Hearts. There's cards involved. No. Isn't there cards involved in Alice in Wonderland, Shane?
Yes.
I have a confession to make.
Go.
Isn't the Jabberwocky only in Alice in Wonderland the sequel book, not the original? And there's a Jabberwocky in this movie. I don't get it. I think it's bogus. I think it's irrelevant. It should it should be the sequel, which is the fucking Looking Glass something? I don't know.
Through the Looking Glass.
Yeah.
It kind of makes no sense. Like all of this movie. So there's the sorority girls. They're going to have a party. It's in this glass shop.
Wait. Take our friend group.
Yeah.
Who would play who as Bry's doing his thing over there?
Would he like...
Who's the fucking Mad Hatter? Who's the Cheshire Cat? You're a cat. You would be.
Yeah, I'd probably be the Cheshire Cat. Yeah.
For sure.
Brian's the Mad Hatter. I think that's a given. Brian is just spamming buttons.
Looking good over there.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know the heat is on in this house?
Yeah.
It's June. Brian's wearing a fucking overcoat.
So this movie,
one pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small.
you gotta stop singing. I think there's a copyright law on YouTube.
I don't even know the words of that song, but it's a good song. I know that much.
No, there is, but you could sing your own version of it.
Can you? Are you sure?
just can't
YouTube's
play-
kind of sick.
We can't play the actual song.
YouTube sicko mode.
Oh, for sure.
This movie is a movie at this point because I kind of keep getting lost.
No, I mean, like they're gonna go. They basically literally. They literally they decide how they want to do this random fucking part. They basically just hang out and decide what they want to do, and they decide to throw an impromptu party for Alice's birthday. Am I wrong? Or is it birthday or the 10-year anniversary of her mother's death? That fucking horror.
It's for the birthday of Alice, right? And it's gonna be a shitty party.
You imagine this woman, she's very sweet. She's like an angel, and she's going to have a baby, and she dies. She gets murdered really badly. You don't know who kills her. And she's dead. And then you just go back, and you still make fun of her for being a good person. You go back in history and time, and you reprimand her for being such a cunt, even though she wasn't. So we know.
No, we actually know nothing about her mom.
But I know the history, though. The history is basically, just to give you... She dies in this house with Mrs. Glass in the house, so she's the supposed killer. Also, the husband was found dead in that house as well. So people think that the husband did it, but maybe not, because the husband was dead, too. So...
No, I thought the husband was missing.
Oh, no, I thought he died, no? Or maybe he was missing. He was found
missing.
dead.
Yeah,
He was
it was
found
missing.
dead.
It was missing, I think.
He was never found dead?
No, I think he just disappeared.
Oh, I thought he was found dead.
Right? Then he just disappeared.
pretty
Yeah, I think he just disappeared.
Interesting.
I don't blame you for not
Remembering that because the movie's terrible.
movie's god awful.
Not only did I not remember that, I actually clearly thought he died. I guess I got that wrong.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was just missing.
Also, this woman was giving a stern warning about the basement. You go in the basement, you'll find something interesting. It's like Brian's basement, where you go down there and you'll find like
Spiders?
not just normal spiders. It's spiders that like fucking eat rocks and shit and have like 14,000 teeth. And
Yeah, it's pretty sicko
Yeah.
mode. So let's talk about this party. It's going to be a sit around, not a stand around, a sit around. You're going to clearly see cameramen in the rafters.
So I get this.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is a sorority clearly with some bitchy characters and some nice characters, right? And Alice and her friend Mallory, and I think this girl that just tries to get, she's Asian, she doesn't give shrooms to everybody. That's her purpose in this movie, is to literally dope everybody with shrooms.
That's actually a fact.
it's like those potheads that have no personality. And just all
their
they talk
personality
about
is
fucking
pot.
smoking weed.
They like adventure, right?
Yes.
And the other, like, and I didn't get this. They're like, so let's go to the party through the junkyard while everybody just goes to the party normally. Now, what was the purpose of going to the junkyard? None. Literally none.
The purpose and it's like so stupid, is to show that there is a junkyard for the 3 people who get murdered in the junkyard later.
Yeah.
That is the only purpose.
Got it.
It's pointless because you could have just did the junkyard scene regardless of the walkthrough, but whatever. They do that. So there are 2 guys in this movie. 3 guys. 2 of them get murdered instantly. Like literally instantly. Matt gets murdered in the junkyard, has his entrails cut out, and the other guy, who's someone else's boyfriend, gets killed in the basement. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So they're dead, and then it's just then it's just the girls doing their thing.
Hey, this is like a movie where I really don't know what to talk about. Like it's you're right though. Yeah.
I think the things we could talk about is there's clearly cameramen being shown. There's a woman who gets her throat slit, and I don't know who she is.
Yeah, she's Mrs. Glass.
Oh, is that who that was?
Yeah.
The woman from the opening scene.
Because the idea is like she's the killer, and she's like in her house, in the house, like near the there's like a play stage set up. So she's there, and she just gets her throat cut. So you basically,
but like at the beginning, so there's no mystery.
Yeah, so you know right away she's not the killer. So you're just like, oh.
It's crazy. I didn't even know who she was. I thought it was just like a random cold open killed 15 minutes into the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, she could still be the killer. I mean, as you watch the movie, very possible she still was the killer back then.
Yeah, who fucking knows?
You really never know who kills Alice, do you? Unless it is her.
Like the mother?
Yeah. Oh, no, Alice. Sorry, Annie.
It's the cat, right? Cat's mother?
But was their mother Mrs. Glass?
I don't know. Their mother was the person. No, but their mother hung herself, right?
The psycho?
Yeah, because she had a suicide note, and the suicide note got taken out by Kat.
Yeah. Yes,
the bitchy friend has a friend who is going to be the sister of Kat secretly, and you're going to find out she's a double agent, and they're both crazy. Yeah, so this movie has like this twist that's not even a twist because there's no clues. There's nothing. It just happens.
Yeah.
It's madness.
Chaos.
It's like Alice in Wonderland. It's madness. Mad Hatter.
I'm looking up names here just for context purposes.
Yeah. No, I get that.
Oof. Mike, did you want to bang Aunt Lena?
Which one is she?
The aunt.
Yes.
There's Kat.
A blind
Tiffany
yes.
was the bitchy girl. Mallory's the best friend.
Yep.
Dee was the one that you thought was decently hot. Pima's the one that wants to give everybody the drugs.
Name.
Who was was it Tiff?
The one was just...
Was it Tilly?
Who was the one that was just overly stupid? Like,
that was Donna.
Cranked up to 11 stupid?
Donna cranked up to 11. I can't find that other girl. Oh, no, it's Samantha. Easy enough.
Sure.
Samantha.
So these girls are going to start getting murdered one by one. Like one gets stabbed in the shower.
That would be Dee.
Yeah.
Like, so she gets fed like mushrooms at some point because Pima just tosses like mushrooms. Don't you hate like people?
Yes.
Maybe because we grew up as a drugless friend group that like even with like the basic drugs of like marijuana, when people like start doing it and pushing it, it's like the biggest cringe. Like when I see someone smoking weed, I'm like so cringy to me.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you have no personality.
Yeah.
You're just boring as hell.
And half my friends like smoke weed.
Yeah,
right?
they're all fucking losers, all of them.
Oh my God. That's a hot take. It's a very hot take.
They're probably Nazis. That's what I call Nazis.
Oh God.
Nazis.
They could be. I don't know.
But are they?
Gay?
It's possible. Could be
Yeah,
cows.
I'm looking at that monitor behind the white's not my color.
You're saying you don't look good?
No, I
White's
actually like it.
not my color, guys.
I like it.
I'm flustered now. I can't do this.
think you look good.
I can't do this anymore.
Happens.
Go on, please.
Yeah, I'll go on. So
Go on to what?
yeah, that's what I was going to just go through the list of murders.
This girl dope. She starts seeing. There's this like everybody gets intermittent dreams of this Mad Hatter guy killing people. I guess the house is speaking to them. There's this subplot which is actually extremely important that Mallory, her boyfriend, is it Andrew? That doesn't even matter anyway. He's this.
It doesn't matter.
He's like this guy that just like fucking sets. Who breaks in and sets traps? Like the fact that this
But
is
he just dies at the beginning. He doesn't even do anything.
and Mr. White, who bought the glass house, who's Mallory's uncle, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He keeps referring to like, oh, this place has been booby trapped by this kid, and he's like, be careful, girls.
There's one booby trap.
How have you and also like how have you not gone through the place and like gotten rid of the traps?
I
Like,
don't know.
And you keep bringing it up like this guy just is this master booby trapper, like he's the fucking collector. He's a fucking kid that just like sets a fucking sandbag trap.
And he sets one bucket of water that falls on her head, Carrie style. And that's it. That's the traps. So like this movie, there's just like nothing else to talk about.
He gets killed though. He gets butchered
Yeah.
by the killer axe, and the sound effects are just a fuck
Terrible. Also, it
non-existent.
takes way too long to get killed by an axe. Way too long. Too many swings.
a lot of blood, and the blood always hits before the axe comes down.
Yeah, it's absolutely insanity. Yeah, like I said, I was just running through some of the kills. One girl gets killed in the shower. One girl gets like killed, glued to a toilet,
She's
and then
gonna kill.
stabbed later.
Yeah, her ass gets super glued to a toilet. And I feel like she doesn't really like process the fact that her ass is going to scar now.
Yeah.
And no man will ever want her anymore. Because once they see that scarred ass, they're out. They're not going to eat that ass.
No,
You ever eat a scarred ass before? I don't think so. I
can't say I have.
Hey.
But I will say she gets stabbed with a machete later on by the Jabberwocky. They're eventually going to figure out it's Kat. They're going to tie her up to a chair. They're going to tell the one girl to watch her with the other girl, the bitchy girl and the bitchy girl's friend. That's when the bitchy girl's friend attacks the bitchy girl. We find out they're sisters, and there's this whole thing, and there's an escape. It's just...
We didn't really go into depth
Wow,
about
we
Mr.
fucking speed ran that shit. Oh my, we're at the end of the movie.
What are we supposed to fucking talk about?
Mr. White's creepy walk.
There's like nothing to talk about with
you
this
gotta
movie.
watch out for Andrew. Is it Andrew? What was it, Andrew? It's Andrew's traps.
That's it though. Like it's a lot of like...
It looks like your walk when you're drunk off Prosecco wine.
Oh my God.
Wow.
There's just like... There's nothing to talk about with this movie.
Hey.
Except that.
No, you're right. Like, there's a lot to this house. There's a stage. There's a part where like they start drinking tea just so they could do something.
Yeah, but that's it.
They don't do anything. The boyfriend. So the whole story is Alice's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, is named Matt. Matt, no boys are allowed, is currently dating the sorority bitch Tiffany. I don't even know if that's her name. I'm just gonna call her that. She jumps into the house. He gets into it through a ladder, and then like Alice sees that he's there, and then there's like a moment that they have, and Tiffany's like, "I don't want your ass anymore, you fucking softie." And he still likes Alice, but then like eventually he has to leave the house because no boys are allowed. So when he's outside, he sees the killer. The killer's dressed as the Jabberwocky, by the way. I think we mentioned that before.
Yeah.
And he's like, he thinks it's Alice. He's like, Alice, you know I still love you. Oh, you're gonna make me beg. You're gonna humble me. You're gonna make me beg. It's Pride Month. I don't beg. I just suck a tremendous amount of cock. Listen, I love you. I always loved you. Take me. And you know what happens? He's dead. He's dead. You ever just die and you're dead? You're dead. You're getting killed and you're dead. He goes, you're going to make me spill my guts? And of course, the killer literally taps him with the axe and his guts are just like, where?
Everywhere. All over the ground.
I don't even remember the ending of this movie. I watched it 2 days ago.
I remember it slightly. So that happens. We can fast forward to like...
Oh, we were
just all over the place.
We can fast forward to like the big twist of this movie. I mean, the big twist...
Which I had mentioned the sisters are working together.
So the killer is this... And obviously it's got to be Kat because like there's like she's there, she's not there, she's there, she's not there. Like...
Who fucking knows what's going on?
Her head, Kat's not there. She's the killer.
Yeah.
And she's like their psych person because she went into psych obviously because they go into the backstory of like her parents like hung herself. She like her mother hung herself. And like you said, I guess she was the killer of Annie, who's Alice's mom. Alice really serves no purpose. She's literally just a figurehead in this movie.
Yeah.
Right? She's like the most useless main character I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I'm like Mike. I don't remember how this movie ends.
Not even.
I don't remember. Like,
Alice goes on like a fucking kill. I remember.
She kills them, right?
She goes on a killing spree. So this reveal happens.
Oh, I do
Kat's
know.
the
I
killer.
remember now.
The sister. I forget her name. I said it earlier. It's so Samantha
Samantha
helps her out. honestly, like, fucking Alice kills the friend with an axe, and then Mallory gets stuck in a window. You get to see her ass for 20 minutes. It's actually kind of nice if you're single.
Well, because
Good disclaimer.
you're not looking at that. No.
I actually looked away for 5 minutes because she's in there for so fucking long.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's completely fair. Yeah,
Shane was locked into that ass.
Well, I had to watch the movie, and I still forgot what happens in the movie. I really think that's going to distort the audio.
Cat's getting selfies by the ass because I was like, oh no. You ever do that? Whoa,
can't look. Yeah, no, I get it. So how does she kill the main villain then, Cat?
I think she's like with an axe, dude.
Again?
I think so. There's nothing climactic about the movie. There's the big reveal that she's the killer. Everybody else is pretty much fucking dead. Does Mallory die?
No. The movie actually ends with that. I do remember. It's Mallory, her uncle, and Alice, and they're sitting at a table, and Alice just starts maniacally laughing.
Her uncle?
That is gotta be
Mr. White, right?
That is up there.
He's dead.
The last scene is the three.
It's Aunt Lena and the other.
Oh, Aunt Lena. That's right. Wait, Aunt Lena didn't. Oh no, she didn't.
Aunt Lena was
die.
never there.
Yeah.
She just looks good for a minute.
So yeah, it's the three of them, and Alice is just maniacally laughing to end this movie.
This cat tells her like, "Oh, once you kill,
Yes.
Yeah.
you're a killer,
Yeah.
And
and you'll become insane." She's like, "I'm insane now."
So and she's insane and laughs insanely in about 2 seconds. Dude, there's no way. There's literally maybe. This is one of the worst. Like, this is no joke. You know me from the final podcast.
Yeah.
I never throw out ratings of 1 on my IMDb movie list. I gave this a 1.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Because like there's like it's so I think the word was there's no follow through on anything. Everything is like, for me, very still. There's no action. There's nothing happening in the movie.
No, it's boring.
And the fact that she now becomes evil, like, so what? She's possessed. Like, what's making her? The fact that she's killed someone, now she's a killer, and she's psychotic.
Yeah, no, it makes no sense. It's like I said, this movie was so bad, I don't remember it. I don't remember it.
No, I literally watched the movie and I'm like, I don't remember it either.
Yeah, that's how bad this was. But we gave you the gist of what happened.
Was this even a review? Technically,
we did hit points. We went over all the death.
Speed ran this shit.
Hey,
I mean, do you have anything to add to this?
I do.
Absolutely not.
I do. Lewis Carroll apparently is not the real name. Mr. White said that it's some.
C.S. Lewis?
No, that's a Christian author. Something Amadeus Mozart Dodgson.
Maybe, I don't know.
You don't remember that scene?
I do, but I don't remember the name. He says that the name was a pseudonym, right?
Yes. Yeah. This for me, I never read the book. I kind of want to now because I feel like this idea of Alice in the Wonderland is so like everyone's made it so profound and like drug infused.
Yeah.
It's like I almost hate it, but like I kind of want to like really get a feel for this story. I might read the book.
Isn't there just a worm that like smokes hookah or something like that?
Yeah, because this is like, isn't this a Disney movie?
I think so.
Like, I'm pretty sure Alice in Wonderland is a Disney movie.
There's just like LSD everywhere.
Am I supposed to say that like they took this Lewis Carroll story and made it for kids, or is this always a kid's book that's just been taken and warped because of the whole rabbit hole thing? Obviously, Lewis Carroll metaphors it to drugs. That's my take. I've never read the book, but that's what my assumption is. Yeah. So that everybody uses that. But like, it's a kid's story.
Well, there's only one way to find out. You have to read the book.
I might just read like a Wildwood. You know, I don't go in the water.
Yeah, so just read.
I might just read Alice in Wonderland. Yeah.
So let's.
What was the most recent movie? Wasn't that a Johnny Depp vehicle?
Probably, yeah.
I never watched it though. Was it good?
Probably not.
What I will mention, there's a lot of iconic characters in Alice in Wonderland.
Yes.
That everybody knows, even if they know nothing about Alice. I mean, I have watched the movie as a kid, but like you have the Cheshire Cat. Like, I like what you said about the friend group, the Cheshire Cat, which is definitely ESO. There's the Jabberwocky, which is also probably ESO. There's the Red Queen, who probably Banana Deep.
Yeah.
No, but there's the the Red Queen. You have Alice, right? That's the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
These are iconic characters. I know there's more. And for some reason,
There's a worm that
there's
smokes hookah. I
Tweedledee.
could have sworn.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
I didn't even know they were in Alice in Wonderland until this movie.
Yep.
Learned something new. So are we recommending this?
Would you believe this is
go to the
first
countdown.
piece of Alice in Wonderland content I've ever consumed, and it was this fucking movie?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Very sorry.
tragic.
Want to go to the final cut?
Yeah.
Cut it up.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Jesus.
Well, yeah.
This is a fucking piece of trash.
So
Nice
previously
pick
last
out.
week we reviewed the best movie that we arguably said on this podcast. This is,
the worst.
in my opinion, the worst so far. Like, I mean, we're definitely gonna review some bombs,
Yeah.
but this is the first one that's been the worst so far.
Well, that's why next week we're doing Shark Season.
Hey, yeah.
Shark Season. The Michael Madsen classic.
Shame this is me falling asleep at the thought of
Is
Shark
this
Season.
the first big actor in one of the movies we reviewed on the Final Friday?
Camp Blood, Armageddon. Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Because Michael Madsen, believe it or not, was like a Quentin Tarantino
He was in
special.
Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Now
And
he's
Sin
in
City. He's been like in a lot of Quentin
He's in a
Tarantino
lot
movies,
of
Robert
shit.
Rodriguez shit.
Now he's in Shark Season, which is next week's movie.
July 1st. It is shark season, folks. It's
Yep.
time to get in the water. Into the shark's mouth.
This is going to be a wild one. Or boring. We haven't decided yet.
www.thefinalpodcast.com for all of our episodes, video clips, content, Final Friday, The Final Podcast.
Point.
Give it
Actually
a
point.
look. You
God
son of a
damn it.
bitch. We're out there. Hop in the Discord link.
Don't be like Shane.
And we'll
guys.
talk to you soon.
Be a good person.
I'm pointing still. Is that what you want it? These points? Does this do anything for you? These points doing anything for you? Wow, you can
We'll
drum.
catch you next week. We're doing shark season.
Tune in. Yeah, animals.